Let's go with the green flag. Is that a Supra? Who did it? Come on. Dead white.
Hello everybody, we're going to do a real quick one. Front brakes on the 650. Should be pretty quick. Looks like 214 millimeters. Pull the caliper off, squeeze the piston back in. We're going to take the cap off, or at least loosen it. Hopefully it doesn't overflow. I'm going to have a rag ready. I might pump a little bit of brake fluid out because I filled it up when I got it, and the brakes have never been replaced that I know of. Maybe once. So probably gonna crack the bleeder open and pump a little brake fluid out just so I don't overflow it and make a freaking mess everywhere. But as you can see, it's pretty full. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I've got an extra piece of hose. I'm just gonna break this loose and pump a little fluid out and then take the caliper off. As usual, I made a mess everywhere. Don't know why I bothered to do anything. So I got those two bolts out and the calipers off. Don't twist on your old lines. I really want to replace this one with a stainless line, but we'll get there later. Looks like if we take our Phillips and take that screw out, we can get to the pads, and they don't look as bad as I thought they would. I don't think. I know this one has plenty of life left. I can't tell if this one has life left or that's down to the metal. It's too dirty. I need to get it off. But I'm gonna take this Phillips out real quick, and we should be able to see what kind of damage we've got. Pretty quick. I tried once with a regular screwdriver and realized I didn't feel like messing with it, so I just got my impact drill and it came right out. There is what looks like a lot of life left in this. I don't know if you can see that very well. I don't even know how old these are. Not sure. Now I'm wondering what my weird problem I was feeling. I was getting on the brakes really hard the other day, and like the front end just got real weird feeling. I don't even know how to describe it. Like it felt like brake fade real bad, and then the front end just got real heavy. It was very strange. I don't have any idea what caused it. I thought it was either the front brakes or the bearings in the triple or whatever. I know that's the triple, but I guess the steering stem bearings. So I've got those two to do a video on that later. But I was really hoping these brakes would be more worn out, so now I don't know what the problem is, but we got it off, so we're going to replace them anyway. I'll just save those in case they actually are good. So to get the piston pushed back in, instead of like trying to squeeze it, I'm just going to break this loose again and try to not make a mess and squeeze the piston in, and hopefully the fluid will just go into my little canister here. I hope. That's the piston in there. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get on the Google and see if somebody knows something I don't. I'm not saying I figured out the problem, but I don't know. I know why I made a mess earlier is because the bleed screw was completely clogged, which I took out, cleaned with the wire, and I bled the brakes a little bit, and this was what was in there. You can see just let me put this in the light. It was pretty bad. You can see all the just residue, and this was a perfectly clean container. You can see just all the shit that was in the caliper and in the brake line. So I'm gonna have to re-bleed the brakes. Cracking that line, I easily push the piston back in. So this is gonna go in real quick. I got these brake pads from C1 Enterprises, like almost everybody does, just the EBC brakes. Yeah, there you go. So you can see exactly what I got. Okay. These should go back in pretty quickly. The one with the flat sides goes in against the piston. I can't do this with one hand, so maybe I can. You can see the flat spots inside. Those go with, maybe I can kind of. Look at that. There you go. So that one's in. And then this one screws back in. I'm assuming, there we go. Like so. You get the idea. I'm gonna get frustrated and drop this in that freaking brake fluid. I just know it. I just know it. Okay, so we're gonna reassemble this and put it together, and that's pretty much it. Super simple job if your shit isn't old and full of this. I still need to refill my reservoir and bleed the brake, but I'm not going to keep this video going for that. There's 1,000 of them. All you do is crack this line and pump it until the air bubbles quit. So thanks for watching, everybody.
Come on, boss! Come on!